Hey, this is Kay Moon, and I am so grateful that you have joined me on this YouTube journey. This is a video to update you all on what happened with the vote for reaching 1,000 subscribers on the channel. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you so much. It means the world to me that we get to do this journey together. And for those of you who have not, welcome. If this is your first thing you're seeing from me, awesome. You are invited to a celebration where on the channel I'm going to be celebrating hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. Um, this totally crept up on me because we're now in the place where I'm about to hit 2,000 subscribers. And I feel like it was really just like 3 weeks ago that I was around 1,200 or so. So I just want to thank you for being here, for having a look at the content, for sticking around if it resonates, and for just, sharing it with friends, with family, with those for whom it would resonate and help as well. So with the 1,000 subscriber celebration, I gave viewers four options to celebrate with me and I gave everybody the chance to vote. So you could choose that I could bring on a guest reader to do low cost readings. I could also bring on a guest reader to just channel messages. I gave the option to do low cost readings. I gave the option to do an Oracle deck giveaway. And then the fourth option was to do a live channeling with my guides. And after, we came through eclipse season and, so many planets turned retrograde in July, I decided that the most festive thing to do to keep vibrations high is to just do them all in celebration of your being here and being a signed up subscriber to the channel. Um, so this is going to be a very fun month with a lot going on. You're going to see a lot of publication from me. If you want to make sure that you get everything, be sure to hit that notification bell. You can go ahead and X out of the video, hit that notification bell really quick. That'll make sure that when I go live, because there will be lives this month, if I can figure out the technology, you will be the first to know. And because this is my first time going live, I'm going to need some moderators. I don't have any yet. So if you're up for being a moderator on the channel, kicking out trolls, handling traffic, telling people where to go if they have questions, that would be amazing. If you're willing to do that for any of the lives, just go ahead and put your name below, and you can shoot me an email at chrysalismoon@gmail.com and just let me know, hey, I'm willing to be a moderator. Just let me know what you need, and I'll kind of figure out how we're going to organize this so it's not complete chaos. All right, so let's get into how we're going to have fun together this month. Let's see. Okay, so we've got special guest readers on multiple dates. So I'm super pumped about this because if you've been on a twin flame journey or a light worker journey, but mainly a twin flame journey, I think most of the people who hang out with me are in some way on a twin flame journey. You know that you are looking for answers on a regular basis. And so I have selected a small group of readers who do tarot reading, energy reading, empathic updates to help all of us understand the energies of this moment as we ride through the Lions Gate into the second half of the year. So I want you to go ahead and mark your calendars with these dates that you're about to see. All of the dates will also be in this description box below. I'll make them available in the first pinned comment. So you miss nothing, but the best way to catch everything, hit that notification bell. That way you'll see everything in real time as it comes in. And if you want to be on a live so you can ask questions, you'll get the opportunity. So, the first special guest reader that I have is Sylvia from Enchanted World of Twin Flames. Sylvia and I really just met. Like, she reached out, she shared one of my videos, I thanked her, and we immediately clicked and decided we were going to do a collab. So, this one is pre recorded instead of live. We've already done it, we just did it today. It's going to be out tomorrow. I believe the date is Saturday, August 3rd. Super pumped about that. Um, Here's the deal. She's just super in tune, I've noticed, with the planetary energies. When I am actually saying, hey, these are the way the planets are moving and this is what it means, without even looking at a chart, she's direct channeling exactly what's going on in the collective. And you'll see that that's also true for all of the readers that I've set up, because I'm really picky about that, making sure that the energies that are happening planetarily are also things that the readers we're working with are attuned to. Because I just think that that's important, that they have some capacity to be attuned with the energy outside of themselves and in the collective. So, we together did a Lionsgate channeling for Twin Flames. She did the channeling, I did the astrology part. And this was specifically about the overall manifestation energies of the Lionsgate, because she had gotten quite a few downloads about it as we hit the Leo full moon. And I'm really excited for you to hear about everything that she shared, because it was so specific and so spot on about what the divine masculine's going through, the divine feminine's going through. You can find her YouTube channel, Enchanted World of Twin Flame. And underneath tomorrow's video, I'll link all of her content so that you can find her on the interwebs. So keep a lookout for Sylvia. Let's see. These next three readers that I've set up, it's interesting. They're the three who really helped me on my journey before now. The beginning, the most recent, and then where I am today. They're exceptionally, having watched so many of their readings and then gotten, personal readings from them, I can attest to the fact that they are, all of them, overwhelmingly plugged into the vibration of unconditional love, and that is the filter for every single thing that comes out of their mouths, on their channels. They're certainly humans. I don't want to oversell it here. They're human beings, but they are truly unconditional love incarnate. And as they have gone through their own journeys, they have vibrationally gotten that initiation, and their frequency is now attuned to that. So they've also become friends. So I'm super pumped to introduce you to some of my most special friends on YouTube. First one here is Tori. She's amazing. Her YouTube channel is Guided Intuition. She's going to be doing a special Lionsgate channeling for Twin Flames as well. Her focus in her read is going to be the collective next step toward union. So overall, based on where the overall energies are at for the most people viewing in the collective, what's 10 steps, what's 3 steps, what's in 2020, she is going to be looking at what is the tomorrow step for the collective as it pertains to moving toward union, whatever union means to you in your twin flame journey. There are many for whom union does not mean, riding off into the sunset, getting married, and having babies. That's not what a lot of people are using this lifetime for when it comes to their union journey. So she's going to be looking at everything overall, and what is the tomorrow step when it comes to moving toward union, whatever that means to you. Save the date. So August 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern. What I'm extremely pumped about with her is that she's just very good at being tapped into the energy of the current moment and the viewer energies as an empath. something goes on for her, I've noticed, where she is just exceptionally good at intuiting who's going to watch, where they're going to be at vibrationally, and what it is they need to know. So expect that when you tune into this live, especially if you show up live, expect that with Tori, you're going to get a message specifically for you. So that's super exciting. You can also find her on Instagram at Tori the Hope Dealer. She's one of my favorite humans. One of the things you'll notice about her is that her voice is attuned to the vibration of joy. When you hear her speak, you are going to notice that your vibration just lifts and moves more. It's not even happiness, it's not contentment. It is just straight up joy in her voice. And that is such a nice frequency to get downloaded when you're listening to someone's channel. So very, very cool. That's August 7th. The next reader who's also become a very good friend, who I really love and trust, is Jason from Ray of Light Tarot. He is going to do a full moon in Aquarius channeling for Twin Flames, and that's going to be on August 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All of these are for the most part on Wednesdays, so just mark out your Wednesday nights for this month because I got you. We're going to do some vibrational frequency raising. He's going to focus on doing a reading for twin flames who are currently in communication of some sort, twin flames in complete non-communication, like there has been zero contact between the two of you. He's going to do a special spread just for you guys. Then he's also going to do an exclusive focus on twin flames who are in soulmate relationships with someone who is not the twin. He's going to have a look at the energies for the collective who are in those relationships and what's going on and what you need to know right now as we move into the second half of the year. You can find his YouTube channel at Ray of Light Tarot. We're going to go live August 14th at 7 p.m. One of the things that I love the most about Jason, after having listened to so many lives with him, is that there's an underlying message in his communication that constantly reminds you, whatever your twin is doing, it is not about you. He has a real capacity through his reading to help the listener focus on understanding their twin with deep compassion and staying very connected to self-love. He's super sensitive, he's got a big heart, and he's incredibly insightful about humans and human dynamics and the complexities and nuances of it. So you don't get muggle answers from Jason. You get divinely channeled twin flame, like you are a light worker and exceptional being on planet Earth at this time answers from Jason. So that's super cool. And I think these 3 spreads are going to be really special because of who he is and what I know he's going to bring to them. You may recognize Jason from a video that I put out called "Is Your Divine Masculine Toxic?" He doesn't mean to be. He was the first to really talk about the ancient prophecy of the twin flames hidden within, and the twin flame journey hidden within the tarot during the ascension times on planet Earth. So if you're curious about what all that means that I just said, go take a look at that video on my channel, Is Your Divine Masculine Toxic? He doesn't mean to be. He deep dives into that journey of transmutation and what it means for you as a twin during ascension times. Okay, so my next and most recent favorite, she's so much fun to hang out with. I love this woman, is Marie from Divine Love and Light, Warrior Woke Tribe. She is just, she is everything. She's incredibly fun. She's incredibly playful. She also is going to do the same 3 spreads that I just mentioned. She's going to channel for twins in communication, twins in non communication, and then twins in soulmate relationships. And I really wanted to get 2 different readers to do that. They're both in 2 very different time zones, although they're both in North America, granted. I get that they are tuned in to different sections of the collective, but they come through with the same message of unconditional love, which is super important. One of the things that I love about Marie, and you can find her YouTube, Divine Love and Light Warrior Woke Tribe. We're going to be live on August 21st at 7 o'clock Eastern. One of the things I love about her is that she's young. She's so youthful. She's so vibrant. You can just hear enthusiasm in her voice when she communicates. Like, there is something in her soul that is happy to be on planet Earth, no matter what's going on. While at the same time, she's got this incredible mix of this youthfulness and this light worker wisdom in one complete package. Some of the most profound things I've ever heard about being a divine and spiritual being, having a human experience, and the work of unconditional love. Some of the most profound things have come out of her mouth during her lives when she reads for other people. Like, half the time, most of the time with Marie, like, she'll do these lives where she'll just read for people for free on Tuesdays, but also for pay at other times. So subscribe to her. Jason too. Jason does paid readings, I think every Wednesday or something like that, live on YouTube. Super affordable, both of them. But I listen to what she says to other people as she channels for their journey, and some of the most profound things come out of her mouth. I have to stop and replay what she says. And I'm really blown away by what she's tapped into and the ways in which she communicates it. One of the things that I love and respect most is that she has the highest integrity and advice when it comes to twin flames who are in soulmate relationships. The things I have heard her say about the ways that you operate in unconditional love in practice, when you are dealing with a soulmate and you're not able to be with your twin, or your twin's dealing with a soulmate and they're not able to be with you, are some of, like, I've seen 60-year-olds who don't even get it the way she gets it. When it comes to integrity and wholeness and being a vibration of love. So definitely tune in. You're going to want to check this out, especially if you or your twin is in a karmic relationship. She just has a real gift at understanding those dynamics. She is a mix of irreverent to the standards of the world. So you can expect the odd curse word or two. And, you know, the deviation from, she may stop to talk about crab legs, which I love. She has a love affair with crab legs. I frankly find them delicious as well. She's both irreverent, but also she holds sacred the principles of love. So that just makes her a lot of fun to be around. So definitely tune in for that. You're going to get an incredible energetic upgrade in our time together just from hearing her speak. So, all right. Those are the special guest readers I've set up for you guys in celebration. I hope you join me live. Mark your calendars. I also said I was going to offer low-cost open chart reads. So this should be fun and entertaining. Let's see. I don't get asked for low cost or free reads very often. People, for the most part, have seemed to find the rates, decently affordable for what they get. So these specific low-cost open chart reads are going to be reserved for some very specific people, and I want you to listen carefully. First, they're only available for people who are not past clients or currently booked clients. So if you've got an appointment coming up and we haven't gotten to it yet, you're just going to have to wait till you and I get our full private 1 hour when I'm 100% focused on you. That'll be our time together. If you are a past client, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and refer back to the reading we just did, because I only just started reading for people recently, so much of the energy has not changed. But what I really want to reserve this time for with the low-cost open chart reads is to give people the opportunity who have not heard from me to really get the opportunity to see what's going on in their lives. These chart reads will be limited in time. They're going to be mini reads. So they're only going to be, 5, 7 minutes, 8 minutes each. They're not going to be very long. They're going to be offered on a first come and first paid, first served basis. So definitely mark your chart for Monday, August 26th at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. There'll be, 5 to 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minute mini reads. The price will be announced during the live. I don't want anybody trying to pay me ahead of time to, quote, reserve a spot. I want everyone to have a fair chance to get a reading done. So I'm going to announce the price during the live, but it definitely will be under what people pay to read with me privately. You will be able to pay via PayPal or Venmo. Not doing super chat, so don't even look for the button. It won't be there. But you can do PayPal or Venmo, and then you have the option. During my private readings for Twin Flames, I do all three, your chart, their chart, and the union chart. But what I'm going to do for the mini reads is give you the choice. You can do your chart or their chart or the union chart. But for me to do any of them, I need a date, time, and location for the birth. So twins chart, you don't actually need a birth time. If you have it, it's better. But for your chart, birth date, time, and location. And for the union chart, I just need the birth date, time, and location of any significant first. First kiss, first intimacy, first I love you, first time you realized who this was, first time you met in person, first text exchange, date, time, and location are all needed. If you don't have a time, then I'm going to refer you to either get your chart done or their chart, but to do a union chart, I absolutely have to have a time. Okay, so there's that. I'll be needing moderators for that. If you're up for that, hit me up in the comments. Let me know, hey, down to moderate, and shoot me an email. Mostly what I'm trying to do is just spread the frequency and the vibration transmitted during a reading to as many people as possible. So this is the other reason why past clients and booked clients are not allowed to partake. I really want to be able to spread the vibration and the frequency to as many as possible. All right, next thing I offered, it's going to be a fun-filled month, is an Oracle deck giveaway. I invited people to let me know what their favorite deck was. Not many people commented on that. So I'm just going to give away my favorite deck because I think everyone should have it. So you'll see this deck used throughout the different readings with the guest readers, because I'll open with a card from this deck. Let's see. It is called the Lightworker Oracle. I think this is the most beautiful deck that I have seen in a long time. It is incredibly beautifully illustrated. There are some light codes coming through in the illustration of this deck, big time. It's incredibly high vibration in terms of what it's communicating about your journey as a light worker. And so I find it really useful to pull Lightworker Oracle cards at each full and new moon cycle for guidance on your individual journey, especially if you are looking to cultivate your intuition and rely less and less on readers, which is something I totally co-sign. I think readers are great, but it's all helpful, always helpful for us to cultivate our own intuition. I used decks in the beginning of cultivating my intuition, decades ago, where I would pull a card and then I would go ahead and journal about the messages I received and what they meant to me. And I would mark up the book with, translations that my guides were giving me about what things meant, or insights that I was getting about what things meant. So my Oracle deck books are really very personal guidebooks for me now. They kind of operate as my very personal, like, not a grimoire, but like my very personal Bible and journal about, when I see this card, I know this is what God is trying to tell me specifically. So you can have that experience too. I think the Lightworker Oracle deck is a great deck to have that experience with. And yeah, you can start to enter as early as August 22nd. I'll make the announcement in the community section of my channel, so keep your eyes on that. If you would like to win the Lightworker Oracle deck, the drawing will be on August 30th, so there'll be 8 days, so everyone gets a chance. They get a week to answer all the questions. I'll have 4 questions. You just need to answer all 4 correctly. And then if you've answered all 4 correctly and I choose you at random as the winner, all I require is that you have a valid shipping address and you can win it. The Lightworker Oracle deck can be yours. So yeah, that's very exciting. There's more. On August 28th at 7 o'clock, I'm going to do the live channeling with my guides. So this was the most highly requested option. When I put the vote out for people, how would you like to celebrate with me? People said they wanted to hear directly from my guides. Much of the things that I have seen and they've shown me about the twin flame journey has already been given. I haven't shared everything yet. Some of it is, how can I put it? There are things that they've shown me about the experience that humans on Earth are calling twin flame journeys that I know for some people will be upsetting. And I've needed to kind of ready and steady my internal my internal compass, but also, kind of anchor my fortitude in meditation about sharing the things that have been shown to me. So most of it's not. Most of it's quite beautiful, but there are some things that, people who 100% believe like you're meant to get married, have babies, do traditional union stuff, you probably don't want to tune in, because my guides have already told me that that is not the purpose of the twin flame journey. There's a much higher, much broader, much more intergalactic purpose to twin flames being on Earth at this time. Some of you are meant to go into union in that way. Some of you are going to do union in a very different way in this lifetime, but I'm going to cover all of that on August 28th at 7 o'clock. You are welcome to bring your general questions about the twin flame journey. My guides do not do personal questions. So, will my twin come back? What's my twin doing now? Should I reach out to my twin? What's me and my twin's special purpose? None of that is stuff that I can answer for you. They've not made that kind of, and I'm not attuned for it because I've asked not to be shown a lot of that stuff. But B, what they have shown me to date has to do with like the general journey. So what's the purpose of twin flames? What are the overall lessons the collective's meant to learn at this time? Who are twin flames? What are the what's the journey and the arc of the journey? Where does it all lead to? Those kinds of questions are things that my guides can answer about twin flames. So you are more than welcome to join me for that if that is of interest to you. It will be completely free. Moderators will be needed. So if you're down to do that on that day, 7 o'clock Eastern time on August 28th, that would be amazing. Just let me know. And one thing I'd like to say about this is a couple of things. One of the things my guides have really impressed upon me as I've stepped into this work is that nothing that I share is meant to replace your own divine knowing about your journey personally. As twins, part of the journey that they have shown to me has to do with stepping into your own divine knowing, your own divine intuition, your own direct connection to God, and your ownership of your creator fractal as having been quote unquote created in God's image. So, as such, you know, a return to your direct connection, your gnosis, your capacity to directly channel God yourself, that's part of what this journey is about. And so, as such, I am a messenger. I am not the messenger. And I will always keep encouraging you to look within. Look within. What's your intuition say? Here's what the planets say. Look within for what that means for you. So, you know, if what I share on that day doesn't resonate for you, given what you've been shown, what my friend Tori says, the second reader I showed earlier, she says, you know, there are many other beautiful souls channeling for the collective out here on YouTube. I am certain there's going to be one who is channeling for you and what you know to be true in your journey. And it's, you know, I come from a very live and let live place, and I ask that you respect my channel and respect the subscriber base by doing the same. If it doesn't resonate for you, then by all means, find who does, and go in peace. Thank you so much for listening. So mark your calendars, humans. It's going to be a wonderful ride. We're going to have a ton of fun together this month. And it's going to be a high vibe month. So get your calendars together, hit that subscribe bell, and look out for that very first video with Sylvia from Enchanted World of Twin Flames tomorrow. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Please share this month and the celebrations with your friends. It's going to be an awesome time to celebrate together.